Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, it is with me again, Miss Rani. How is life? I wish that you are happy and healthy. For today, we are going to learn about simple future tense for 10th grade, and let's get started. Okay, let's start our lesson today. Today we are going to talk about simple future tense. Okay, simple future tense is usually a tense that used to express a future action. Usually we can use the word will or going to. And the first one, we are going to talk about the word will in simple future tense. Okay, take a look at on this formula. If we want to make a simple future tense, for a positive sentence, we can use will or shall. And the formula is subject followed by will or shall, and then perform or verb 1. This is for the positive, and the negative is subject plus will not or won't, and then plus verb 1. And the negative form is will plus subject, and then plus verb 1. Okay, take a look at on the example. This is the example for affirmative. For example, I will have a cup of coffee, please. And negative form become I will not have a cup of coffee. And the interrogative or question, it will be will you have a cup of coffee? And the second example is she will be my friend. The negative sentence become she will not or won't be my friend. And then will she be my friend? Okay. The last example, you will marry me. Or you won't or will not marry me. And then the question become, will you marry me? Okay. After talking about the formula, I would like to talk about the use. The first one, when we use simple future tense by using will, the function is as a prediction about the future with no evidence. Jadi fungsinya untuk memprediksi sesuatu tapi tanpa bukti. Something you think it will happen. Jadi sesuatu yang kalian pikir akan terjadi. Biasanya diindikasikan dengan kata think, believe, expect, or hope. For example, I think I will pass the exam. Kupikir aku akan lulus ujian. And then the second one, you decide to do something at the time of speaking. Jadi memutuskan untuk melakukan sesuatu di saat itu juga. For example, it is raining. I'll take an umbrella. Ini hujan, aku akan ambil payung. And then, over promises or requests. For example, I will help you. Jadi, simple future tense dengan kata will ini bisa digunakan untuk menunjukkan penawaran, janji, atau permintaan. And then, facts about the future. For example, the Independence Day will fall on Tuesday this year. Hari kemerdekaan akan jatuh pada hari Selasa tahun ini. Nah, ini fakta, jadi bisa menggunakan will. Or spontaneous decision. For example, I will have a cup of tea. Usually, it can be occurs in bars or restaurants. And then the second one is expressing simple future tense by using going to. Okay, this is the formula. If you want to write it in positive, you have to write subject plus be, and then going to, and then verb 1. Or in negative, you can write it subject plus be, and then not, and then going to, and then verb 1. And interrogative, it can be plus subject plus going to, and then plus verb 1. Remember that the be here means to be. You can use to be is, are. Okay, like what I show you this one, the example. Okay, in this slide, we can know that to be is for she, he, it, and then am for I, are for you, they, we. Okay, let's take a look at on the example. Affirmative. I am going to go there. And the negative we can I'm not going to go there. and the question becomes, am I going to go there? Okay. And then the second example, she is going to play tennis. She is not going to play tennis. And the negative or the question, for the question become, is she going to play tennis? Okay. The last example, we are going to visit her next week. We are not going to visit her next week for the negative, and the question become, are we going to visit her next week? Don't forget to remember that the to be depends on the subject. Jangan lupa ya, to be-nya akan bergantung pada subjeknya apa. Jadi diperhatikan subjeknya apa. And then the use. For future plans and decision, you decide to do something in the future. Jadi untuk menunjukkan rencana atau keputusan di masa depan. And then prediction with evidence. Something is going to happen. Jadi menunjukkan prediksi tapi sudah ada bukti-buktinya. Jadi tingkat kemungkinan terjadinya sangat tinggi. Jadi kalau misalkan tingkat kejadian sesuatu itu jauh lebih tinggi, maka kita pakainya going to. Tapi kalau misalkan no evidence, pakainya will, seperti yang kita jelaskan sebelumnya. For example, there are 2 black clouds. It's going to rain. Ya. And then ada keterangan waktu yang bisa gunakan, misalkan next week, next year, next month, in 1 year. This is the exercise. Okay, look, the red car over there. Kira-kira jawabannya apa? Ya, look, the red car over there is going to crash. Kita pilih going to karena ini ada evidence-nya. Lihat, nah ini evidence. And then number 2, don't worry about the car, I blah 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 phone a taxi. Nah ini offering, maka kita pakai kata will. I will phone a taxi. Number 3, I think I will be rich one day. Kita pilih will karena ada kata think. And then the last one, she's pregnant. She is going to have a baby soon. Kita pakai going to karena ada evidence-nya kan, pregnant. Okay. And the last one, I will call you when I arrive home. Nah, ini promise, janji. Jadi pakainya will. Okay? This is the material about simple future tense. I hope that you understand. Well, that's all for today's meeting. I hope you can understand my material well. Thank you very much for your attention. See you next meeting. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Happy learning, everyone.